Fast food. A staple of America. A staple of the whole planet at this point. Fast food is everywhere. And there's a lot of mid. And there's a lot of fast food places that you shouldn't eat because it's ass, in my opinion. Now let's get the obvious out of the way. Arby's. Who genuinely goes to Arby's? No one. Like, I can't name a single person. My friend literally got dared on stream to eat an Arby's sandwich, and he almost threw up. Arby's does not have the meats, bro. That shit's dry as hell. People apply to Arby's knowing that they're gonna have an easy day because barely anyone goes in there. Shit's a ghost town. They're definitely bringing in their own lunch for break, though. That's all I'm gonna say. Taco Bell. All right, put the pitchforks down. It's mid. It's not really as bad as Arby's, of course. Those gordita crunches will send you to another dimension. The aftermath of Taco Bell is just not worth it in my eyes. Like, I'm gonna legalize nuclear bombs, shout out Joey, on the toilet. And if I were in a public area, I would shut down the bathroom. Like, that shit would be out of order due to my Taco Bell explosion. Like, if I'm eating fast food, like, I'm going to feel like shit after, so it better be a good meal. And there better not be aftermath either. Because if I'm on a road trip and the only spot is Taco Bell, RIP to that car, bro. Rest in peace. That shit is burnt. It shit's well done. It's not even cooked anymore. Burger King. McDonald's is way better. I don't care. It just wipes everything that Burger King has ever done, bro. They made a red Spider-Man burger. That shit looks mutant. Who is eating that? Absolutely nobody. The only way I'm eating it is if it was gonna keep me alive, and that's it. Like, ugh, it's got the fucking black sesame seeds on there. Like, goddamn, bro. It looks like they just sprinkled road tar on the burger and called it a day. All right, look, I know McDonald's has the Travis Scott burger or whatever, but it's definitely way more appetizing than this. In-N-Out. Now look, the burger I had, it was decent. It wasn't anything crazy. But you should have seen the goddamn line when I went. That shit extended around the whole building and then some more. Like, you could just see it casually driving down the road and be like, oh, yep, that's the In-N-Out line. So me and my friends waited about 30 minutes for our order. And that shit was ass. My friend had a goddamn raw burger and he didn't even eat it. Long story short, it was definitely not worth waiting 30 minutes for. It's decent. Like, I would take it over some other fast food places, of course, but it's so overhyped. The burgers were decent, but the fries were terrible. Those Johns were so sweaty. It just felt like they soaked all the fries in water. They had no crunch to them at all. Subway. All right, this one's okay. All right, it's nothing crazy, but I'd rather go to like goddamn Jersey Mike's. Like, there's just so many better options. And just make the sandwich at home, bro. Like, you could easily make Subway at your house. And there's nothing that really stands out about Subway. It's like whipping up a sandwich with deli meat at your own house. Like, it's basically it. It's clutch when there's nothing else in the area, but that's really about it. White Castle. It just wasn't doing it for me. The bread to meat ratio was trash. Like, I'd rather eat a burger at a pub restaurant. That's like the thing about these fast food joints. Like, if I'm gonna eat a mid-meal, like, it better be good for my health. Now, next we have any fast food place that's in an amusement park. You know it's gonna be terrible. The quality's only a little bit above school cafeteria food. I was at an amusement park, ordered a burger. That shit literally tasted like a rubber tire. And on top of that, amusement parks charge heavy for even like shitty quality food. It was $50 for me, Birdie, and my friend to have 3 burgers and 3 fries. And you can't forget the $6 shitty Dasani water. I could make a whole video about my beef with Dasani water. And I also have beef with Dennys because they serve my shit cold. Cold. Are we serious, Dennys? I asked for French toast. They made stale toast. The eggs were okay. They were lukewarm, but my pancakes and my toast were awful. I had to, like, dunk my pancakes in syrup. I had to, like, drench the goddamn thing, and boom, it just soaked up all the syrup, and it was all dried up within seconds. Anytime somebody suggests, like, yo, bro, let's go to Dennys, I immediately shut it down. Like, even though it's, like, 3 a.m. and there's, like, nowhere else, I'd rather just eat nothing. It is definitely the most hit or miss place on this list. Like, you could either have Lil Boof, the shitty SoundCloud rapper that tried to make it, or you could have, like, Chef Linguini cook you up a bomb-ass meal. Like, at that point, it's 3 in the morning. Everyone has had enough. They're almost done with their shift. Lil Boof is most definitely not putting in any effort. So if you go late at night, most likely you're not gonna get a good meal. Next, we have Jollibee. Okay, I've never had this shit in my life, but just taking one look at the restaurant, I already know this shit's ass. They have fast food pasta. That just sounds like an abomination. It looks equivalent to SpaghettiOs, but who knows, I could be knocking the GOAT Jollibee. I don't know, maybe that shit is like insane. But they have a crazy menu. They have chicken, burgers, and then pasta. Like that just feels weird on a fast food menu. Like the chicken and burgers, I'm sure are fine, but the pasta though. Oof. Fast food pasta just seems so out of place. Jack in the Box. I went to it one time, tried it, spit it out. I couldn't even swallow it, bro. Like, this isn't even painfully mid. It's painfully ass. It's awful, bro. All right, I don't know if there's any Jack in the Box stands out there in the comment section. Don't attack me. All the other ones on this list I was even able to swallow, but Jack in the Box was something else. That was like a whole nother beast. Next we have Sonic. Alright, this place is just goofy, bro. Everyone's on roller skates. They probably have eaten shit before. Even if you've worked at Sonic, you can vouch that the food is ass. Now, my brother Birdie got a corn dog. Now, I don't know why you would order a corn dog at Sonic and think, oh wait, yeah, this is about to be heat. This is about to be a banger piece of food that I'm about to consume. And lo and behold, that shit was ass. To nobody's surprise. And if you work at Sonic, you gotta wear these roller skates and pray to God that you don't eat shit when you're going to serve people food. So to all Sonic workers out there, good luck. Next we have the Mr. Beast burger. Now of course, nothing against Mr. Beast, Jimmy D the GOAT. But his burgers, the Beast Burger chain, is just a different story. And Mr. Beast even sued the company that made the burger. So things aren't looking too good for the Beast Burger establishment. That shit's about to poo itself within like a year. Or maybe it already did. But this burger perfectly describes painfully mid. And then the Dream Burger, whenever that dropped, that shit did not look appetizing. Long John Silver's. What is that? What is that on screen? Tell me right now. Tell me. All you Long John Silver meat riders out there, tell me what that is on screen. This has got to be the worst one on the list by far. I haven't even tried it yet. And I'm still saying it's the worst because who the hell even wants fast food fish? And then the Crispies will probably knock like 10 years off your lifespan. And there are dead-ass horror stories about Long John Silver experiences. If you're known for that, you might as well just pack it up. Just start a new fast food chain at that point. I just got done reading a whole Reddit thread about somebody having a horror story on the toilet at Long John Silver's. So I'm so cool off this restaurant. I'm good. Fast food and seafood just sounds like a horrible combination. And there's so many images of undercooked Long John Silver's out there on the internet. It looks like the shitty school lunch that lunch lady would be whipping up. And speaking of horrible fast food places, next we got Carl Jr.'s. My friend said he was eating Carl Jr.'s the other day and the whole call went, ugh, in disgust. Because not only does Carl Jr.'s have some poo meat, it's got some dry ass buns. Like, that place is just straight mid and people hype it up for some reason. Like, it's just not even memorable. There's just so many other better burger joints out there than that. And speaking of burger joints, a burger you never want to have is one at Dairy Queen. I've heard their shakes are actually good, but never get a burger at Dairy Queen to go with it. Because look at this and tell me that it's edible. You would lose your appetite at the sign of this school lunch looking ass burger. Next we have Wiener Schnitzel. Alright, the name already just sounds unappetizing as hell. But apparently it's a hot dog place. But judging by the name, Wiener Schnitzel, yeah, I think I'm good. Like if your homie says to you in the car, yo, look, there's a Wiener Schnitzel down the corner. Do you really think I'm going? Absolutely not. If they came up with a better name, yeah, well, maybe I could have considered trying it, but it's cooked. Next we have Johnny Rockets. Now the last time I went here was when I was in like grade 3. But look, that shit was booty. And I haven't returned ever since for a reason. That was the big thing I would always order off the menu was the grilled cheese and... I don't know, I could whip up a better grilled cheese at home. The thing is, when you go to a restaurant, you want to have better food than you would have at home. But that's just not the case with Johnny Rockets. The grilled cheese was hella small, like they were using goddamn mini bread. Or it was maybe because I was ordering off the kids menu. And I was mad at the portion sizes because, well, I was an absolute plate cleaner in grade 3. There was just nothing special about the grilled cheese. It was just a mid spot. Next we have Waffle House. Now there's always some sort of beef going down in Waffle House. The one time I stepped into a Waffle House, there was chairs being flown around everywhere. I had to like duck dive and dodge all of them. Okay, no. But what I ate, it was pretty mid. It was pretty forgettable food, if I'm being honest. Like, I'd rather go to IHOP or something. But seriously, there's always some sort of beef going down at Waffle House, like the biggest fight imaginable. Like literally 2 days ago, wigs and plates sent flying during Waffle House brawl in Florida. Viral video shows why you should never want to fight a Waffle House employee. You really gotta stay 10 toes if you're in a Waffle House. And by far the most in-the-middle mid fast food place that I've ever eaten, Little Caesars. This shit is just painfully mid. Like it's got a hint of cardboard like from the pizza. Okay, not from the pizza box, but maybe they did use the pizza box as one of the ingredients because that shit tasted like cardboard. All right, don't sue me, Little Caesars. That was a joke. Little Caesars
Caesars does not put cardboard in their pizza.
But yeah, fast food is truly a staple in America. And speaking of America, go watch this video where I explain every US state. Go watch it now.